For several years, we've been trying to get the next gentleman to be a guest on our show. But the matter of union jurisdiction has always been something of a problem. You see, the actors' union claims he's a musician, and the musicians' union insists he's an actor. Well, why don't we let you folks judge for yourself? And here he is, our good friend, Jack Benny.
Thank you.
Listen to that applause. I'd like to get a hand like that.
Thank you. That's enough. Ladies and gentlemen, I must say I'm very happy to be here this evening on the Lawrence Welk Show, so that I can return a great favor that Mr. Welk did for me by appearing on one of my specials. This was quite a while ago. You see, he came on my show for nothing. Is that funny? And now I'm on his show for nothing. That's funny. You see, the reason we came on each other's show for nothing is we had a reciprocal agreement. Reciprocal meaning Lawrence Welk is just as cheap as I am. All right? So you can see. Now, this particular show has to do with music of all the Academy Award contenders. Even though I personally have never won an Oscar for the movies that I have made. I made movies years ago, you know, and I never won an Oscar. But there's no bitterness because many great stars have never won an Oscar. Chaplin never won it, neither did Greta Garbo. So I'm in pretty good company, wouldn't you say? Huh? Wouldn't you say I'm in good company? But there's a reason. Now, I'll tell you the reason I never won an Oscar. You see, I tried so hard to be meticulous. Every time I made a picture, I tried to be a perfectionist, you see. And I did everything to try to win an Academy Award. And then I found out they never, very seldom, or they never give it to comedians or comedy pictures. The only way you can win an award, you've got to do a picture that has absolutely no laughs in it at all. My last one darn near made it. I can tell you. Now, funny thing, when I asked Lawrence Welk to be on my show, he was very reluctant. And I said, why? And he said, well, Jack, you know the way I work. I don't have your delivery, your timing, your enunciation. So I said, Lawrence, that's ridiculous. I'll show you how easy it is to deliver lines correctly. I said, now repeat after me. I made him do it about 10 times. I said, repeat after me. The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. He only did it once, and he almost got Rex Harrison's part in My Fair Lady. Imagine it. But you know, Mr. Welk's career and mine are very similar. Now, Lawrence was born on a farm in North Dakota, and he had to quit school and help his father. Now, what I'm telling you now is the true story. And by coincidence, I was born in Waukegan, Illinois, and I had to quit school in the 7th grade. I was in 7th grade and I had to quit so I could help my father, who had a clothing store. But Lawrence Welk and I both wanted to be in show business. Now, we didn't know each other then, of course. So his father, Lawrence Welk's father, sold a cow and bought him an accordion. That's how he got in it. Now, my father, wait a minute. Wait, I'm not through yet. My father sold a blue double-breasted suit and a violin so I could go in show business. The only difference is my father sold the suit and the violin to me. I had to pay my own part. In fact, my dad didn't even fix the sleeves on the suit. On the suit, that is. The violin doesn't have sleeves, you know. Now, the first time I ever heard Lawrence Welk, I was playing in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and lived at the William Penn Hotel. Now, I was going into the dining room, and I saw a sign that read, it says, Lawrence Welk and his champagne music. So I went in thinking, naturally, the sign meant that they were going to give away free champagne. Wouldn't you think that? Turned out not only did I have to pay for the champagne, but I got drunk from the bubbles. Just imagine. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you what I'm going to do now. I think this being a musical show, I think it's only proper that for me to play a violin solo and to be accompanied by Lawrence Welk and his orchestra. I'm going to prove that I'm a violin. May I have a...
Jack, just a second. Before we play anything at all, I want to thank you very, very much for being on my show.
Well, you're welcome, Rex. I mean, Lawrence. You see how he fooled me? Can I have a violin here? Thank you. Is this a first or a second violin? Which is...
My third.
Huh?
My third.
They come. You know, I'm going to play something I never play. That's my own theme song, Love and Bloom. I never play it because I hate it. I hate that number, Love and Bloom. It has nothing to do with a comedian, you know. Can it be the trees that fill the breeze? Could I have A, please? That's fine. This is fun, isn't it? All right, now I'm going to play. All ready? Give me something. Give me an andante. Want to hear something? Wait a minute. I gave a concert last week in Jacksonville, Florida. And, you know, when I give concerts, they're for charity. You know, they're benefits. I do them for nothing, you know. Honest! So, and they charge... I have to take a note. They charge, when I give a concert, these benefits, they charge from $2 to $100 a ticket. Only in my concerts, the $2 seats are in front. The further back you go, is $3. All right? Boom. Look at this a minute. It's a real Stradivarius violin, you know, it's written in there. It says Antonio Stradivari, area code 213. make it now.